Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Red Dozer for the Game Boy Advance. In the last video, we made our way into the vault at the art museum, and we had to deal with a detective who wanted to throw EMP bombs at us and get us arrested. Turns out she was under the influence of a diamond that was in the vault. But it wasn't the red diamond that we were looking for. It was the yellow diamond. A yellow diamond. The yellow diamond. And I'm going from A to the because it's one of 5 special diamonds that we suddenly now know about. The 2 of the other ones being the red diamond that's supposed to belong to us, and a blue diamond that is out in some ruins somewhere. We're going to those ruins in this video. So, let us start up Area 3, Kuru Ruins. Yes, let's go to the Kuru Ruins, why don't we? I love how the temple looks like something out of Thailand, but the domes look like drills at the same time. Anyway, time to start making our way through the jungle. Creepy trees, crumbling ruins, spooky jungle noises. I hope some jungle monster doesn't jump out and grab you. You've got a lot of guts to come out here looking for a diamond boss. I'm getting freaked out just thinking about it. What's up, Grudge? Are you spooked or something? She's the one descending into the ruins, not you. You're right. I shouldn't cause a fuss, but I'm easily spooked. I just hope the boss doesn't run into any traps ahead. More monsters! Foreshadowing much? I mean, we're playing a Game Freak game, anything's possible. Anyway, these blocks are pretty weak and you can just go through them with the drill easily, which is good because some of them have chips. And I love how the little moving skeletons that just suddenly show up make the little a day sound. Kinda like the enemies in Bonanza Brothers. Thankfully, you can easily drill through them. Just make sure you keep them more towards the center and not near the sides in case any of them drop chips. And these statues, you can break through them as well. You cannot, however, break through the spear shooters. What you want to do is jump from one to the other. That way you don't get hit by the spears, which shoot at regular intervals. And now we're in here. And now we got a gold skeleton. If you hit them, step back so that way the poison clouds don't hit you. If they drop any chips, wait for the poison clouds to subside before grabbing the chip. Walking skeletons, plants growing in the living walls. I'm getting freaked out and I'm all the way back at the trailer. You're crazy, you know that? The boss can take care of herself. By the way, this vine, self-repairing barrier, we're gonna need second gear. Also, these blocks, you can only go in through them one way, and the area where the metal is exposed is where you can drill through them. As for these bases, you can easily drill through them. I do want to make it a habit of drilling through all these blocks so that way I can get chips. And speaking of going through the blocks, some of them do have you going in patterns to get rid of them all. Pay attention to the blocks so that way you can get through them as quickly as possible. And here's where we'll find second gear, which is great, because how else are we going to get past that vine wall that we saw not too long ago? Now that that's over with, let's go ahead and go into the next room, shall we? Now here we just need to wait for the platform, and yes, that is a bottomless pit. Do not fall in there. Now here, listen for the rumbling sound. When these boulders reach flat ground, that's your cue to drill through them. You won't be able to break them that way otherwise. For best results, make sure you rev up the second gear. Now get down here before you get hurt. And let's go ahead and make sure we get down here, and don't worry if you miss any blocks. You're not going to find chips all that often. And once again, you have these metal blocks. We will have to return it to break them and see what's over there. For now, let's just go ahead and head over to the right. And might as well go ahead and break through all the blocks too. Why not? Never know when you might find any hidden chips here or there. And I kind of messed that up a little bit. But we got through that anyway. Let's go ahead and grab the chips and then make our way further down here. Now, these ghosts, once you drill into them, you want to destroy them. And then you want to watch out for the little fireballs that it splits into, because those things will dive in at you. And they can be a little hard to avoid if you're not paying attention. Or even if you're paying attention. And here's another one. Now, thankfully, you can slide around here just to make it a little easier to avoid the remnants of the ghosts. And there's some chips. Might as well get them. And now we're on the other side of this area. Ow! It's starting to look like sliding, if you know what you're doing, is probably the fastest way to avoid being hit by the fireballs that come out of the ghosts. It's just starting to seem that way. And that was quite a few chips. Might as well take them. And here is where we'll find the third gear, which we're going to need really soon. And once you go over here, there's some more stuff from the training house reintroduced. Yep, it looks like the hole up ahead could be a pain to get across. You can't go falling down bottomless pits on us. Don't worry, boss. I got an idea about how to get you across that pit. Drill into the first block and hold down the direction you're drilling. When you bust through a block, you'll keep on trucking to the next one. That'll do it. Just don't stop drilling until you get to the other side. Don't hesitate to check the help file if you have any questions at all. And from here, we need to get the third gear. And once we do, we want to hold right. As long as we keep holding right and don't let go of the drill button, we'll make it. Not as hard as it looks. And now, time to do some more exploration. There will still be plenty of metal blocks. We will have to come back to destroy whatever it is that they're keeping from us eventually. I hope I'm not missing anything, but to be frank, I do want to get 100%. So if I do miss anything, I'll get it eventually. Alright. Now here, when you drill the bottom block in a row, you drill them all. And I thought I'd be able to keep them all on, keep both of them on the same column, but that wasn't the case there. But thankfully I was able to get out of the way before one of them dropped on me. And now, we gotta do this again. And this gets a lot faster once you have third gear all revved up. So this area, you want to hit the gray metal blocks with the sandy opening in them from the sandy opening. Then you want to do this thing from the bottomless pit from before. And here, at least we can get some health back. And once you get over here, be ready to be fast, but also careful. You want to start on the right, make your way to the left, and then snake your way right and then down. And then break this thing as fast as possible. Once you get through here, you'll be past the spikes, which will drop all the way down in a hurry, and you'll be out of there. In case you do get hit by the spiky ceiling, it is instant death, but you do get to try again. I don't think this game has lives, so you can try as many times as you want. I'm not sure there's a penalty either, but anyway, now we have a spiky floor. And now, we need to, well, we're going to have our drilling skills put to the ultimate test if we want to get through here. So you better know how to shift up by this point. Come on, get out, get in there. And if you have enough time, you can open that little wrench box up there for even more chips. And then you can get out of here. And thankfully, the worst of this level is over. Now, do even more of this stuff just because we want to. And by this stuff, I mean doing the whole staying in midair with the drill thing. That'll lead us to some chips. And also allow us to avoid the spikes. Of course, you do want to avoid the spears once you drop down here. Sliding will definitely help. And once the spears hit the floor or the wall, they won't be a threat to you anymore. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to get past any spear trap. I can't believe that hit me. Hit me right at the last second. I thought I was out of the range of that. Apparently I wasn't. Anyway, let's go through this little creaky wooden door. And from here, we have even more ghosts to deal with. And all those fireballs came at me at once. I'm amazed. And really want to be careful. I'm amazed none of those hit me. And let's break through here and enter another door. Look! Metal blocks. Can't break them. But we do have a place where these boulders will start coming in from the left, and we will have to break them as we come by, or as they come by. So that way, we can easily break these things in peace. And get this platform moving again. Now, I know another one's going to come by. So I'm just going to wait here and take care of this boulder. That one actually had a chip in it. I'm amazed. Let's rev up that gear system there, and there's going to be another one of these things. All right. Now we can clear this last block. We can easily take the platform up there. We just need to make sure we get on it. And now we can refill some health. Nice little spark plug-like thing there. That'll give us quite a bit of health. And then we need to do the wall jump again to get to this door. Speaking of the wall jump, you're gonna need it here. Well, this doesn't look good. Boss! Did you see that weird glowing spear flying in that statue's head? I knew something was strange about these ruins. Walking skeletons were a dead giveaway. I'll bet that spear has something to do with it. Figure out a way to get up high and hit that spear from above. Gretch, you might just be onto something for once. Alright, this thing. You want to stay away from this thing when it comes down, and when it comes down and it's not spiky, you want to latch on. Then you want to make sure you're at least level 2 on the gear system before you do the wall jump towards that sphere there. Once you jump towards that sphere, be ready to drill downwards. Once the drill hits the sphere, that's when you rev it up. Be sure to shift up. That way, you can make things a lot easier. Aside from the crushing attack that the little ball here can do, sometimes it'll actually do it twice once you get it to half health. It can also come down and then sweep towards you. And at this point, it will do that sweeping attack twice. So be ready to jump more than once when that happens. And I had a much easier time this time compared to the practice run. Once you do enough damage to that glowing sphere, we pretty much destroy whatever entity that was, and we complete the level. What on earth was that crazy shiny sphere? It looked like some kind of weird energy. So is that what was causing all those strange things to happen out in the ruins? Normally, I'd never believe any kind of hogwash like that, but I did see it with my own eyes. Or at least through the Red Dozers camera. And yes, we do want to save. How much money do I have? I'm pretty sure I have quite a bit. After going through the ruins. Ooh, 958. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get the energy tank. I might as well. And the next one's going to be worth 350. I'll wait a little while longer before I buy another one. I probably have more energy than I need for this point in the game, but doesn't hurt to get more. Anyway, we've done some exploration in the Kuru Ruins, and we'll be doing even more to find that blue diamond in the next video. So join me then, why don't you? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!